Mbeza acknowledges the problems between COSATU and ANC, and KZN taxi owner shot dead. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. ANC National Chairperson Baleka Mbete has acknowledged that there are problems between COSATU and the ruling party. She's condemned recent public spat among members of the tripartite alliance. Mbete addressed hundreds of people at a workers' day rally at Toyando Stadium in Limpopo.
Sometimes we don't talk to one another until it is too late. We start to communicate in the public domain, which is not a good place, comrades, for us, because that way we weaken ourselves. And therefore we will strengthen the enemies of the ANC, the enemies of our people. The more the enemy watches us and they hear us attacking each other, they don't even need to attack us.
Young Communist League National Secretary Budima Namela has called for an investigation to expose those who he claims initiated the e-tolling process for their own benefit. He says these include people in both the ANC and COPE. Manamela was addressing thousands of workers at Curriesfontein in Durban.
Everything they touch turns into a mess, and they must be exposed for the criminal they are. But some of them are still with us, like Mbutweni, who continue to push that our people must pay for e-tolling, and that even those must be exposed and they must face the music. And in fact, some of them remain by mistake in the ANC when their friends went to go and form ECOPE. So they must be brought to book.
A 65-year-old taxi owner at Nkutu in northern KwaZulu-Natal, who's also a local headman, has been shot dead at a taxi rank. 2 other people were seriously wounded. KwaZulu-Natal Department of Transport, Community Safety and Liaison spokesperson Kwanele Nkalani says it's believed the victims were in a car when 3 gunmen opened fire on them. Kalani says a strong police contingent has been deployed in the area. He appealed for calm among community members.
The motive is still unknown at this stage, and we think it is premature for us to conclude on what exactly was the motive of the killing. We are, however, going to wait for the report of the police and the investigation to conclude, which is going to then give us an indication of what exactly was the motive behind this killing. But since this morning, we have dispatched police in the area. They are monitoring the situation, and we hope that the situation will be back to normal.
And police in KwaZulu-Natal said the 15-year-old boy arrested in connection with the brutal attack and rape of an 8-year-old girl at Gingindlovu last week has been removed to an undisclosed place of safety. Earlier, he had been released into the care of his guardian. Police spokesperson Jay Naka says the teenager yesterday appeared in the Mthunzini Magistrates Court on another assault charge. Naka says they decided to move the teenager for his own safety.
The suspect appeared in the Mthunzini Magistrates Court yesterday. His appearance relates to an attack which took place in the school toilets where he allegedly strangled a fellow pupil, also aged 8. The case was remanded to the 3rd of May for further investigation. At this stage, he is being kept in an undisclosed place of safety as directed by the prosecutor in the case.